Hello and welcome back to episode 23 of our Beastmen campaign. Last time we took out Castle Bastogne, which was occupied by a Mousillon. We took out Altdorf and we narrowly escaped, well I say escaped, we tried to avoid Manfred von Karstein's army and got caught in the process. So now we're making our way over to Erengrad to harass him some more. Let's see, do we want to go this way? Let's actually start making our way down here, because I know there's more value to go to the south. So we'll enter in camp stance here to try to get a little bit of replenishment. We have our Norskin buddies, the Varg.
To be honest, I'd rather be raiding.
Let's see if we can get a bit of alliance with them.
Impossible.
Nope. So they don't like us that much.
Your demeanor tells me you aren't here to duel. Too bad.
And looks like we can't enter a agreement with them. He knows we're here, and he has a lot of great weapons. So what I want to do is, knowing this, Alright, so I've got Minotaurs. Minotaurs will counter great weapons pretty hardcore, but they can't really do much for the wall battle. Now, I can completely avoid the wall battle, as my troops don't need to go up there. They can just stay down on the ground. And I'm fine with that. We could get a Cygor, which is always helpful against vampire counts, seeing as they lack artillery. Centaurs would also be very helpful. Ooh, Razorgore herds. I like that idea. So we'll go ahead and we'll invest in Razorgore herds while we're waiting to recover. Let's go ahead and merge these three units into one. Oh, well, that was a bit more merging than I intended, but it'll be fine. In fact, we don't need gore herds with shields. We can just get the regular gore herds without shields. They don't need to block any missiles because vampire counts don't have any missiles. And with the recent crumbling of Altdorf, we don't have to worry about them hitting us with missiles either. So, on that note, let's get some more spears. Because spears are always helpful while fighting giant monsters. And I think that should be good. Moving on to Kazarak the One-Eye. Let's go ahead and finish what we started and take out Grunberg. It says it'll be a pretty atrocious fight, but I know better. I know that the AI only thinks it will be, so we're just going to go ahead and fight this one. We'll go ahead and gamble for that. I know we have a faction-wide debuff going on. Yeah, every time I try to gamble, it goes just awful. Just simply awful. So let's get everybody here. Looks like it doesn't really matter which direction we take. So let's go ahead, square up our units here. We'll put this unit right here. We'll put this group right here, right behind them. We'll group them just like... I clicked on the wrong one, so it's going to give me trouble the whole time. We'll do this just like this. Put them in the back. Kazarak and the caster can go here. And we're going to actually hard lock this formation because my caster has a bad habit of getting ahead of the rest of the formation. We're going to put the Blackhorn's Ravagers over here, and they're going to shamble up the walls. We need to make sure we don't get them in direct line of missile fire there. We'll take these units over here. Over here, I said. Group them just like this, and we'll move them where we need them. Chaos Warhounds can be also in that group. Blackhorned Ravagers, we're not even going to... we'll put them in Group 1. The Butchers of Falcongard also can be in Group 1. And the Harpies can be in their own group. I'm not exactly sure how I was intending this to go, but we'll just send these guys up here. They can come straight up here. They can come up this way. Stop running ahead. That's why I hard locked you in. Actually, I did it wrong. I should have, let's get the gore herds with shields fighting these halberdiers. I don't want my guys to. Let's get these harpies up here. Matter of fact, you know what else we can get that flies? Nothing, because our Manticore is recharging. Or, we don't have enough Winds of Magic because of that debuff. Get up there, Blackhorn's Ravagers. Let's get our archers up there as well. They are firing at us, and we're not going to go over there, so let's just get these guys over here. And our harpies are fighting. That's good. Let's get Kazrak up here. Let's move all these guys up here. I am doing awful with my micro. But they aren't shooting at us too much because we've kept them busy. Now let's get him over here. We can actually summon a Manticore right now, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to summon it over here, though, just so it starts a little bit closer. We get a little bit more mileage out of it. Our Gors have breached the walls, and they'll start pummeling these halberdiers. They're going to get stabbed a lot. This first guy, he's going to die very soon. Yeah, these are halberdiers. I'm surprised he survived that many stabs. Is he just defending that? Oh, no, they've already killed a few. Yeah, there goes one. The first of many. And now that we got our Manticore, let's run him in against these archers. And the Harpies are pretty stuck in. I don't think they'll be getting out. Oh, these guys need to move. They've been getting hit by that tower. That's needless loss right there. Let's get them right here on the wall. Let's have them attack over here. Let's actually have the Blackhorn's Ravagers go over there. And the gates are open. So let's get Kazrak and the Butchers of Kalkengard in here. Let's get the Warhounds in here. Our Chimera is doing just fine. He's having a good old time. Look at him in his leathery wings. Vestigors and the Gore herds over here will beat through these halberdiers in a matter of moments. And looks like they got caught. Kazrak, where are you, my boy? Get in here. Yeah, whatever you said. Let's get the Chaos Warhounds with poison on these guys. Actually, let's charge them in right here. Hopefully we can finish them off. Our archers are taking on these guys right here. Let's back them up. Let's have the Blackhorn's Ravagers take out these range units. And our archers are pouring in fire. Perfect. That's exactly what we need because we're not going to catch these guys anyway. Kazrak's getting in a 1v1 duel against their commander, Emil Billings. But he's surrounded in Chaos Poison Warhounds, so he's not getting out. Or I should say, what are they called? Chaos Poison Warhounds are obviously for the Chaos faction. They're called... Oh, they are Chaos Warhounds. Okay. Works for me. Let's get you over here on this artillery piece that I've let shoot freely for too long. It's only gotten 5 kills, though, so I guess it's not too bad. Let's pull you in. Let's use the Arcane Conduit and summon a Manticore for funsies. And now we've got our second Manticore. Let's get them over here. He's going to move to intercept us with his halberdiers, but it's a bit too late for this siege crew. We'll pull them back just so we don't take unnecessary losses, because our Manticore is about to come in and finish the job for us. Come on, get in there. I want you in there. Alright, we're going to speed this up, because it's only a matter of time at this point. Go ahead, stage you up just like this. Alright, it's over. Easy victory. The shooters only got 14 kills collectively. Well, they would have gotten much more if we had done that ourselves. These guys got torn up by the guys on the wall. I know that much. That's just bad micro. We'll raise that for the 8K. Keep ourselves going over here. Kazrak's doing fantastic. He's having a good time. Now that we've entered, let's see, how's the Chaos Corruption in these areas? It's at 38%, but it's trending up towards 78%. Altdorf is burned to the ground. We have defiled it with some nice herd stones. Let's send Morgor over here. He's going to go all the way to Null. No, we don't want to declare war yet. We want it to be a surprise. Goros Heartrenders making his way to Mousillon. That's actually a very small raid value. Let's just go ahead and burn that. I think we already destroyed it once. We could get it for the 4K, but we're actually going to do it for the Chaos Corruption. Just to counter this, you know what? We're kind of past the horde growth stage of the game. We'll loot and raise it. Although we did just kind of help the elves just now. Not exactly my intent, but, you know, we'll be fine. So let's go ahead and get some extra corruption. I like corruption. Let's go ahead and corrupt this place. So we are at only 15. Surprising. But it is turning up towards 78.9%. So that's good. Let's see. Who's left? I guess it's everybody. We'll pass the turn. Ooh, I hadn't heard that voice line before. Oh, you'd like a peace treaty, would you? You see, if I leave them here, they'll continue to destabilize the region and make it so no other humans or elves can settle here. I'm not a huge fan of the Red Duke. However, it could be beneficial to leave him behind. The problem is he spreads corruption that I don't like. It actually causes me attrition. But just so I don't have to deal with him anymore, and we can focus our attention elsewhere, we're going to go ahead and do this. So we'll get a non-aggression pack, and we're going to demand more money. You got to pay me a pretty penny. 2,100? Let's see how much is a moderate amount. Oh, it's still a high chance of success. That's all we can demand. Apparently that's all he has left. We'll take what he's got. So we'll leave them alone. That means for the next 10 turns, we will suffer diplomatic penalties if we instigate a war against them. Another hostile hero has assaulted our units, but we have recovered that in one turn. Ak Bloodtooth, would you mind? Alright, never mind. Scar, can you do something? No. One of your guys, can you do something? Yeah, you can. Failure. You are a failure. You disappoint me. Look at this guy. He's like, ooh, it's free real estate. That's a lot of vampiric corruption. Morgar, I know we said we wanted to attack the orcs, and I think we will anyway. We're going to attack the orcs anyway. Declare war against the orcs. Because it's our mission. Oh, their allies are the von Karsteins. Well then. That is unfortunate. Oh, hello. What brings you to this neck of the woods? Interesting. Unfortunate. Let's look at the stats of the Black Orcs. So 36 melee attack, 26 melee defense, and 50 weapon strength compared to my 46, 36, 50. So I've... Oh, excuse me. 40. I've got the Razor Standard on this one, so it's inflating his stats a bit. And 42 charge bonus compared to their 29. So we have better melee stats. Their weapon strength is higher, but we're more likely to hit. They also have higher armor. Not by much. I am getting an extra 10 from beating... What's-his-face? But... I would like to go for this. I really would. You know what? We're not doing it. Because if I beat them up and then I get caught out by Isabella, it's just going to be trouble. So we're going to raid right here. And that's going to draw Isabella von Karstein. There's no way she's not going to come after us. And we'll put Kazrak right here in ambush. And then when she gets close, she'll get ambushed by Kazrak. At least that's my plan. You can go over here and fight them. Now, unfortunately, Kazrak doesn't have a caster right now. So if I want to replace him, just for one turn, because this caster's not coming back until he kills that guy, we'd replace him with, let's see what you got. Bunch of golds. We'll replace him with... Uh-oh, my dog just came in my room. Hello, buddy. We'll replace him with... Wait, can't I recruit Centaurs in one turn? Oh, I thought I could. I think I get them in, like... Wait, is that a research thing I haven't gotten yet? Hold on, I missed the button. Heart of the Dark, Messengers of the Bray. I thought oh, it must be just the extra recruit rank. Okay, well. Anyway, we're wasting enough time here. Let's just go ahead and leave Kazrak as he is. We won't get any more horde upgrades, even though he's got a population surplus of 10. You know what? Actually, let's see. How much does it cost to get this? 12? For a -5 horde growth. That's going to reduce our horde growth income by 5. But I'm not worried about it right now. Malgor's making his way downtown. Goros Heartrender. Where do we want him to go? Oh, I have to defeat his army in order to get Battle Masters, which it's a bit late for that. So we're just going to raid our way across the old world. Yes, we'll leave you alone, but actually Tilia is here. I'm not sure what you're doing over here, Tilia, but you've come to the wrong neighborhood. Alright, that's everybody's turn. Let's pass it on. You hardly even put a dent in him there, dude. Yep, right into the ambush. However, the ambush has failed, but we have more than enough troop density to take care of them. So let's see, we have the Beast Banner, which gives some weapon strength, not terribly useful. We have the Gift of Chaos, which gives melee defense, very nice. Tempted to give it to one of these Bestigors. Extra 5 melee defense could be very helpful in having them stand up to these Graveyard here. But we'll leave it on the unit we have it, and we'll get this going. Alright, Isabella von Karstein, welcome to die. It's right about this time I wish I had a Cygor. A Cygor would be so good here. Just imagine a boulder flying into these ranks and pummeling these skeletons and ghouls. Oh, it'd be beautiful. Unfortunately, we're going to have to settle with just manhandling them with our infantry. And we don't have a caster either. Imagine AoE spells in that nice little choke point. That's why it's so good to have a caster, and you should always have one if you can manage it. I'm actually going to put you guys on the right side. We're going to take our Black Hordes Ravage and our Gore Herds, we're going to stick them off to the side. We're going to let our Ungors be near the front. We'll put them over here. And we'll put our archers right over here. Put them in group together. They can be in group 1. Let's see. They can be in a group with one group of Poison Warhounds. And we'll put them with 2. And these guys can be in a group by themselves. It's a little unfortunate they got beat up on our last engagement. So these guys are half strength. It means they're throwing half the axes, but they'll get the job done. And then the Harpies can just be doing whatever. Alright. Let's move them up here. Move these guys over here. They can stay where they are. Let's spread them out a little bit. Get a close up of that. See, these guys don't have hooves. They've got, like, bear paws. Very weird looking. This guy's got, like, pimples on his elbow. That's a weird place to get acne. Should probably have that looked at by a dermatologist. I wonder how many ticks are on these things. They must be covered in ticks. That's probably why they have mange. Oh, right. We should fast forward this because this is kind of the boring part. First off, let's move these Ungors just like this. Let's move these guys. We can't get around them because they're stuck at this choke point. But we'll get them ready. We'll try to use these guys like regular cavalry. And these guys will just be back up in case somebody decides to get frisky. What the heck was that? What does that spell? Gaze of Nagash. Oh, okay, so good against armor. Did that kill anybody? Killed like 3 people. 3 gores. Alright, we're just kind of staring each other down here. Stop shooting missiles at me. He's shooting another missile at me. That one actually hit. Let's actually get our, whatever you call them, over there. Let's target everything here. Let's just charge him. I'm getting tired of waiting. Let's charge right up the pipe. We'll pull these guys in a little bit. Let's get the Ungord's herds up there as well. We don't want to pull into these guys, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's get the Butchers of Kalkengard right here. Let's pop the Tormentor Sword. That's actually not the best idea. I'm going to pull these guys back. I'm going to pull them back, and then I'm going to have them re-engage over here. These Crypt Ghouls will go down fairly quickly to this mission pressure here. Let's get a close-up of that. Yeah, they're just getting pin-cushioned. Looks like everything's going the way we want it. Kazarak's a bit overextended, but he'll be fine, I hope, I think. Isabella von Karstein has decided to charge in. Actually, Kazarak's getting a little beat up. So let's get some reinforcements in there to try to save him. Move the Gore Herds with shields up and have them engage over here. Have our throwing axes move up. And let's get the Harpies over here. Kazarak is in a bit of trouble, so let's see if we can pull him back. He looks like he's got a straight line he can travel through. Yep, there's like one zombie in his way. But he'll be fine. He's a little overextended, so we're just going to pull him back. Let's get this Ungor herd up and around if we can. Looks like this terrain's blocking us a little bit, but at least by moving this way, we should get a bit of a wrap. So now that Kazarak's out, let's charge him right back in there. Let's pop the Potion of Foolhardiness to give us that extra 147 charge bonus. That's insane! Let's have the missile units stop firing at will. Let's have our Centaurs with throwing axes. They can target this corpse cart here, and our archers can target this corpse cart as well. So that'll be taking some heavy fire. Look at all those axes throwing in. It'll also be good. Oh my god! This thing's getting chunked. It's very important we take these out of the way. In fact, let's target the Blood Knights with our throwing axes. That would be a much better target. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Let's make sure to put them on guard mode so they don't overextend. Alright, they're pulling their throwing axes back. Let's pop the Tormentor Sword. Oh, she flew away. Let's get the Harpies in on her. The Harpies aren't going to kill her, but they will distract her. Kazarak has pretty much 1v1 this White King. So let's keep it going. Let's keep the pain train going. Let's pull these Ungors out back, and let's have them dash in. Isabella's probably going to win this. She's got 86 armor, but we're going to chase her off. Let's bring in the reserves. Let's see, what's a good target for our Centaurs? Oh, the Blood Knights are back. Let's just have them shoot the Blood Knights. Oh, don't run away. So anytime his Blood Knights charge in, we're just going to make sure to hit him with some throwing axes. How are the Harpies doing? They're being a nuisance. They're not going to win, but they are going to be annoying. This Necromancer is just about dead. Let's get the throwing axes throwing in at these Blood Knights here. I really wish we had a caster. That'd be nice. So let's see how these guys fare. They're about half health. There's getting some good hits in there. You can see a few corpses where Blood Knights have gone down to throwing axes on the retreat. This side looks a little weak, so we're going to charge in these guys on this Graveguard. Let's pull the Harpies over here. Maybe he'll chase us in. Let's pull the Hounds in here so we can get that poison. That'll be nice. Let's throw some more throwing axes at these Blood Knights since they've seen fit to charge in here. And there goes one. There goes another. Let's look at get a close up of our Bestigors putting in their best work. I don't know how to control how smooth it is. There's the corpse cart. Ooh. Now where is our main man, Kazarak? I see a lot of Bestigors. Oh, he's not even in melee. Let's pop the Tormentor Sword. The Apocalyptic Division. Oh, and they're going down. Well, that's it. They all crumbled. All that's left is Isabella von Karstein. Never mind, she's dead too. Well, dead again. Alright. Says it was a close victory, but my guys cleaned up pretty well. These Bestigors got 70, these got 129, 143, 156. They cleaned up pretty nicely. Our throwing axes, 33 kills here, 20 kills here, mostly against Blood Knights. A little bit of extra targets, probably a little bit of friendly fire there too. 132 kills on the Butchers of Kalkengard, and 43 on Kesric the One-Eye. Very nice. Ooh, and we can eat them for 10% replenishment? Heck yeah, I'll take that. So that brought us up from 34 Bestigor... Oh, we'll look later. We lost a Bray Herd. Oh, okay, so the Dark Moon's back. Let's see. Do we want to get the Endless Herd again? Not really. We don't want that either. That will make it very difficult. I guess we go with When One Falls, because we're not really concerned about Horde growth, so we're just going to keep this going. So we're about to recover all our units here. Kazrak is actually losing units, but we were at 34, now we're at 43, so that's pretty good. If we go into raid stance, we'll actually start recovering. So I'm going to move him over here. Yeah, we'll go over here. 1810 raid values, not bad at all. With Malgor the Shadowgave. I'm actually in raid stance, and if I start a fight in raid stance, I will be tired when the fight begins. There we go. It would take too long for siege towers to be built, so we're just going to go in. We're doing it live. Alright, so you wouldn't think it, but greenskins actually have decent missile pressure. Let's hit Control A, get them all back here. Greenskins actually have decent missile pressure due to the fact that their goblins are so numerous. Their missiles don't hurt a lot, they have about 1 armor piercing, but the trade-off is that there's a lot of them. Let's put all these guys in group 1, put Malgor the Shadowgave here, put his caster here, and put the Gorbel right here. We'll put these Minotaurs right here in the back. Put the Chaos Spawn right next to him. I'm tempted to bring... Yeah, we'll send the Minotaurs over here. They can do a flank maneuver, if indeed the opportunity presents itself. And we'll get the Harpies over here. Alright, that should be good. Alright, hold on. That messed me up a bit. I gotta take these guys out of this group or I can't move it. So, we'll move them up here just like so. We'll move our archers. Let's see. So they did move somebody over here to intercept us. But we're just gonna break this gate down. And I think our Minotaurs can take all these guys. Savage Orc Boar Boys do not have a bonus versus large, though they do have a bonus versus... No, they don't have a bonus versus symmetry, do they? No, they just have Frenzy. Also 20% physical resist. They have 25 armor, which is... weird for Savage Orcs. I don't remember Savage Orcs ever having armor. But anyway, let's get this going. Do they have archers? Yes, I know they do. Their archers are probably right there. So we're going to move in. Fun fact about archers, they are stealth. Night Goblins are stealthed. So let's move these guys up. Let's move them up right here. Get them up on that wall. And we'll click on this wall here. Gorbel's going to take some fire, but he's pretty resilient. What's his missile resist at? 51%, so he's taking half damage from those missiles here. Nothing to worry about. Let's get these spears right here, waiting for Big Daddy Gorbel to break down the wall. And these Minotaurs will keep working on it. Let's move these guys up. Have them target here. Let's actually get our Bestigors up on the wall over here. How's that wall coming? Oh, that's a brain buster. That hurt. Let's get Malgor moving up. Let's actually just get our spears on the wall, just so we have some troop density up there. Do we have anything over here? Oh, we do. I completely forgot about them. Let's move our Harpies over here, and then they can attack like that. Very good. How's this gate coming? 87%. As soon as you're done with that, go through and attack the Black Orcs. Let's see, can we do anything with our caster? Ooh, I think this is a good area for the pendulum. It could be better, so we're going to angle it just like this. It might go a little bit wonky because it's right next to a wall, but we'll see. Nope, that was pretty good. I probably should have overcasted that. It was a little bit weak, but it'll get the job done. So the harpies are making the way around. These guys are still getting shot up by the base defense, we'll say. Make sure these guys aren't in tower range, because these are fully upgraded towers, if I'm not mistaken. Are these open yet? Yeah, they are. Oh, they did the thing where they just let us in. Let's make sure it's not a trap. We're actually going to go attack this orc shaman over here. The minotaurs will take him out pretty easily. Let's just get the chaos spawn in here. He just dove in there. Where's Morgar? Get Morgar in here. Oh my god, he's just tackling these dudes. And he's sending in his trolls. That's a mistake. Big Daddy Gorbel can slay trolls all day long. Come on, club a troll for me. Yep, one goes down. We're actually going to use the enfeebling foe on these trolls here. Now, we probably should use it on something else. And we'll use the withering on... Let's see, where's their armor damage? We'll use it on these black orcs here. Let's pull the harpies back. They're getting beat up a little bit. Let's pull these back as well. So that brings the black orcs down to 80 armor. Makes them a little bit more manageable. Nothing super useful. Let's get these spears on the ground. Have the dwarf hordes assured attack these night goblin shaman, or these night goblins. Let's put these guys on hold fire. Let's move our spears up. Looks like things are going well. Looks like a weak unit got turned into chaos spawn. Let's move the Bestigor herds down here and have them get on these black orcs. We'll have our archers take the wall here and here. And then we'll put them on fire at will because we want them to fire as soon as they're able. Looks like these minotaurs got completely crushed. Did not think it would go that badly, but that's what happens when you stop paying attention to a unit for a little bit. And these guys are going to need some help, so let's move them in for reinforcement. We really need to get these guys off of us, so let's use the Melkos Mystifying Asthma on these guys to slow them down. Let's use the Horn of the True Beast. Pull these guys in. Wait, to the gate? Do that thing where... No, they're just stuck in the gate. Alright, get in. Get in. Everybody in. Everybody in. Let's get our hounds on these guys. This is kind of annoying. Let's move them over here. It looks like we're winning this engagement. Spears are pretty much surrounded them. Let's pull the axes back, because I want just the spears fighting these guys. They'll do just fine on that front. Yeah, they'll take care of these trolls pretty easily. Alright, now that we have the walls, we can start shooting back. These Ungors are kind of even, so let's cast the Tormentor Sword. No, he's locked down. Move these guys in, move the Destroyers of Drakwold in. Let's move the Gorbel in, we'll pop the Potion of Speed. Oh wait, we're fighting Black Orcs. You can keep fighting Black Orcs. Let's get these Chaos Spawn in here. This Ungor Horde is still oh, those are bigots. No wonder it's taking so long. Let's get them over here. They can fight those. These spears are going to have to hold back these, whatever you call them. Let's get some Chaos Spawn over here and help out. Come fight over here. Let's move them down off the wall. Let's move these guys in. Let's move the hounds in. Let's just keep everything moving. So our spears finally broke. Ungors are pretty well beat up. Our Gorbel is doing exceptionally well. Alright, here comes the charge. They're just tearing them up. Come on, Gorbel, get in there. And the poison's in there. It's going to reduce all their weapon strength, vigor, all those good stats. Let's see, what exactly does it do? Speed, weapon damage, armor piercing, missile damage, armor piercing, missile damage. So it just lowers all their damage and their movement speed. Let's have these, he's going to move his Night Goblins to intercept, but we'll be fine. Let's pop the Helm of Discord here to lower all their stats. Let's pull our hounds back. Let's get these Destroyers of Drakwold out of their conga line. They're charging us with their Savage Orcs with great weapons, but the spears are pretty much designed to take these guys out. We'll use the enfeebling foe on them. And they broke. So altogether, I'm not terribly impressed with their performance. 23, 29, 40 on the Chaos Spawn. Not very great. They don't have the best armor piercing values. Shoot, the Minotaurs got just as many. Oh, actually, no, these guys didn't get many. They got beat up pretty bad. I kind of sent them in the wrong direction, so they've only got 2 left. Gorbull did excellent job. The Best of Gors did great. The Gorehordes with Shields did a fantastic job as well. Decent performances all around. Could have been better, but I was a little sloppy on my micro. Let's rate that for loot and raise that for 35,912. And we did the Staff of Ruinous Corruption quest. Let's see what's next. Raid any region belonging to the following race: the Dwarf Realms with the Lord's Army, War of the Shadowgate. Defeating the Greenskins was not the difficult part. That was removing the spine in one piece from their bodies. Nevertheless, Malgor now stands over the emptied corpses of a dozen felled orcs, their spinal cords stored safely away. His attention turns now, in crazed and macabre bloodlust, to the dwarves. Their stern and thick craniums will be the next important part of the ritual. As many as can be obtained must be, and as fast as possible. Alright, this is some interesting stuff Morgur's working on. We're still suffering attrition, that's unfortunate. Do you reduce... Yes, plus 12%? No, that's added it. I could have sworn he gained some resistance to attrition, but I guess not. Let's get rid of the Sword of Might, give him the Sword of Anti-Heroes. Sure, why not? And now we can give him another level up in something. So let's give him the... That could be really good. It makes our Chaos Spawn very difficult to kill by anything other than melee, but we don't really have much missile pressure to worry about right now. So we're going to go for the extra damage. So 10% weapon damage and 10 melee attack. That brings our Chaos Spawn up to 63 melee attack, 140 weapon strength. Looking good. Let's go ahead and invest in... let's go with Occam's Mind Razor, which will give us a good magic buff to deal with ethereal units. And we'll leave them as is. Kazarak's doing well. We're actually going to start making our way up here. In fact, next turn, we're just going to go fight that siege battle. We'll teleport there. Goros, we'll go ahead and put him back in Kazarak's group. And Goros Heartrender, you can keep on making your way over here. We'll probably pass them straight through the Elven territory. Alright, that's everybody. We'll pass the turn. Okay, looks like Malagor's gotten Bloodlust. Wade through blood and then spill some more. So Bloodlust is gained when you are present in a region with high vampiric corruption, which reduces our growth by -10. I don't think that applies to Horde growth, I'm hoping not. And leadership by -2. But it gives plus 5% casualty replenishment rate. So let's look at Malagor, see how bad this is. Events -20, so it doesn't look like it's applying to our Horde growth, because we're already getting a -20 from the events. I hope not, anyway. Horde growth and growth are pretty different. At least I'm hoping so. Alright, anyway, let's carry on with our turn. They are fully recovered, and we're going to go into raid stance. Let's see. How's this raid value? 2,200. I like it. We'll keep that going on. Let's go over here. Take out Kemperbad. Just auto-resolve that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Raise that for 9k. Don't mind if I do. And we get a quest. So now we're going to win the following battle with Malagor the Dark Woman's army, the Icons of Vilification. Now the Chapel of Grunberg is burnt to flaming rubble. Malagor wishes to exact one more cruelty upon the race of man. Having seen a smoking, festering carcass of a griffin in his earlier vision, Malagor knows his final target is the Knights of Griffin, or the Knights Griffin. Upon their destruction, will his foul fetishes be elevated to blasphemous icons of vilification. Sounds good. We'll do that next turn. I keep saying we're going to do things next turn, and then I end up not doing it. Let's get an upgrade in our wound chance. Malgor the Shadowgate took a pretty big beating. We're going to bring him on over here. See, what are our quests from Malgor? Oh yeah, we gotta go fight dwarves. So we'll keep him moving over here. We'll put him in hidden encampment stance. That's some nice recovery. Thank you, when one falls. Alright, let's see. So, what was that quest? Any Staff of Ruinous Corruption, Dwarf Realm. So, yeah, we can do Clan Angren as well, which means Clan Angren over here will do just fine. Surprised they've held on this long. Alright, and what upgrades do we want to give? Malgor can afford some upgrades. Actually, no, we can't, because we've been reducing his horde growth for like the past 10 turns. But we could get the Pelt Totem. And why not? Why not, I say? No reason not to. Let's get rid of... I kind of want to get rid of one of these Ungor herds, but they're a useful chaff unit. And we've got 4 Chaos Spawn already. We'll just keep the current build we have. In fact, we might get rid of one of these Harpies, because I know we're fighting an all-melee unit, or army. Wait a minute. Hold on. Dwarf Realms. Oh, perfect. Okay. Wait, does it have to be with one of them? No, it can be with Malgor. Wait. Okay, it has to be with Malgor's army. So even if we send our bro over here, Goraz, whatever, it won't count. They're getting they're getting attacked by a Chaos Rebellion army. Fantastic.
Do not displease me.
That's the result of all the chaos corruption we've put into the land. Malagor, he's doing just fine.
I will
Helman Gorst is probably going to come attack us. And Kazrik the One-Eye is good, so we've moved everybody. Let's continue the turn.
Grave news, my lord. Word is spreading across the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again.
And what am I, chopped liver?
Prepare your defenses well, for the forces of chaos spare no one in their quest for bloodshed.
Yeah, I know. That's me. I'm chaos. Dire tidings from the north. The tendrils of chaos writhe and reach out. Oh, that's a cool splash art. From the accursed waste, tainting the land and sowing dissent. Their corrupt forces wax ever stronger, and now their agents are abroad, spreading the foul corruption of their malign gods. Nice! On their heel come bands of marauding warriors led by the most zealous of the Chaos Lords, eager to wreak destruction in the name of the ruinous powers. All the while, ever more warriors flock to some focal point in the Chaos Wastes, a nexus of power which transcends their petty rivalries and impels them to join with the numberless horde. Doom approaches. It is only in strength that any hope may be found. They failed to assault our units, but they did wound Goraz, which means I have no one to fight back against them. It's extremely frustrating. We're going to go into... See, this is why I hate vampires, right? Anytime I want to go anywhere, now I've got to suffer attrition. Simply because they exist. And it's going to be about 5 turns before we get Goraz back. Let's see if we can get a replacement spellcaster. We cannot. We can only recruit 2. I'm annoyed. Pesky little... Well, we can't get a spellcaster. Might as well get something to replace them. I say we get... Since I don't want to wait around for 2 turns, we're going to get something we can recruit in 1 turn. Hey, why not Bestigors? I kind of like that idea. As long as we have enough to take care of large units. I kind of don't like that we only have 1 group of monstrous infantry, so let's go ahead and grab a unit of Chaos Spawn. Malgor the Shadow Gave. Go kill them. All this frickin' vampiric corruption. That's a pretty penny right there. We'll go ahead and loot and raise that. And we got the Pennant of Slaanesh. Excellent. So let's upgrade this. We'll give him Fury of the Herd to give some extra melee attack for Gores and Bestigors. This guy we'll give him the next level in Assassinate. And let's see what this Pennant of Slaanesh is. It's over here. So an extra 3 Chaos Corruption in the local province would be good. I would really like the Horn of the First Beast, but maybe we can give that to his Gorbel commander. Yes, we can. So that'd be much better suited on him anyway. Sword of Battle. Do we have anything better? No, we don't. Pelt of the Shadow Gave. Very nice. We'll leave it on him. Talisman of Protection. Also very nice. We'll leave that on him. Because I'd say a 10% ward save against everything is better than a slightly higher percentage against one particular thing. Let's give him a Barbarian to increase his post-battle loot income. He's good. He'll be set. One more turn recovering for Khazrak, and we'll be good for the battle here. He's got some heavy cav, which we're not really worried about. Goros Heartrender, you could get an upgrade. So we're gonna make our way over here, let's say? Yeah. We'll go burn down this man's settlement here. That'll be next on our agenda. Alright, is that everything we have? Malagor needs to move, so we'll get Fueled by Blood. So now we have a very large reduction in vigor. If he wants to come fight us, I'd say we're pretty ready. We got 3 groups of Bestigors to his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 groups of Graveguard, but we do have Gorbels with great weapons and a giant, so we have plenty of armor piercing. I would say we have plenty to deal with his chaff, but he has none. All he's got is fell bats. But if he needs to... Actually, no, he's got 2 armies here, and I know what he's going to do. Vampire count armies always do this. They'll come at you with 1 unit, and then they'll march stage the other one in range. So now you're fighting 2 armies. So do I need to go up here? Actually, let's do this. Where are you? Where are you, Malagor? Where are you? We're gonna move you over here. Alright, and where is that quest battle that's just for you? Here it is. We'll teleport to that, and we'll do that quest battle. Let's get the poison on. You want to put it on them? Could be good. We don't really have much in the way of mobility, though, and that bothers me slightly. But I think we will be just fine. Due to their... Oops, okay. I really enjoy hearing the Beastmen talk. You don't get to hear it often. Alright, so we have a lot of artillery. What we're going to do is we're going to put some... Wait a minute. Hold on. Alright, looks like we're bottlenecked through this center choke point. According to the map, actually we can go around either side. Yeah, we can go around the left side here. The only problem is we don't have any mobility. All we have is the ability to hoof it, and hoof it well. So we'll move these guys up here. They can be in group 2. Our raiders can be in group... And we'll put them over here. We want to make sure they're far enough back that they won't get spotted. We'll turn off fire at will in case that comes into play. Want them to attack from the flank. We don't have any Ungors, unfortunately. They can be in group 3. We'll also put them on guard mode. And we're going to get shot up. I know we are. Especially when we're crossing this river. So we got to find something to distract them. We don't have any harpies. So this is where not having mobile units really starts to hurt us. So let's do it just like this. Alright, structure it just like this. Put these right here. And we want to spread out our units because we know they have artillery. And we know artillery is the bane of grouped up infantry. So we'll spread our units out just like this. Put our giant right here in the center. Let's lock in this formation. I'm tempted just to put the Malagor up here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him up here, and he's just going to throw rocks. These guys are hidden. Alright, let's get this going. Hold on, let's see here. Is there a better way to do this? In fact, yeah, I'd say there is. So we're going to send them over here. I probably should have deployed over here. It's going to take a while for them to get in position. Alright, he's sending his pistoliers across. We'll go ahead and move some units to intercept them. They don't know we're over here. And that's the edge of the map right there. So if we move from this position, they will immediately know where we are. We'll speed this up just a little bit. So they're trying to meet us in that choke point. Let's go ahead and meet them there. We already have units in position to flank. So we'll go ahead and flank them. Where's their artillery? I guess it's not here yet. Alright, now we'll start moving in these guys. Our hidden units are revealed. Looks like they've spotted our Ungor raiders. Looks like they're gonna make the move anyway. Oh no, they're sending dudes after us. We're gonna have to split them up. Because these guys are good as dead. Those are Empire Knights? Yep. Alright, hold on. Let's move this. Maybe we can still salvage this. Maybe we can still salvage this. Get over there, Minotaurs with great weapons. They're about to get rocked. Alright, let's see. These guys are about to charge in to brace spears, so you'll see that these spears don't take a lot of damage. They do take a decent amount. And now we have the Eye of Morrsleaf. So with our Warp Gaze, we'll lock these guys down. We'll get the Giant in here, and we'll get the Minotaurs with great weapons in here. We're actually going to summon a Malagor right here. And we'll start chucking rocks right over here. Oh, we're about to get rocked so hard. Yeah, that's the downside to sending in the unit by itself, and they're attacking us with those. Let's bring these guys in. Let's bring our Bestigors in. Let's move these spears around the back. Let's get the Gorble in here. Let's see if we can trap these guys in. Alright, they're moving around the back just fine. Let's speed this up full speed. Are you going to summon that Malagor or what? There we go. So they're attacking our spears with their Demigryph Knights. Not exactly a good choice. Oh, here comes the Gorble. Come on, cleave them. Cleave them in twain. He's just rolling into them. Come on, get him, Gorble. Oh, he got stunned. Pop the Sword of Anti-Heroes. There we go. Cleaved a few of them there. So now that we got our second Malagor, let's start chucking boulders. You can charge in right here. You can charge in right here. And you can charge in right here. We took out those guys pretty nicely. And these Minotaurs are going to do pretty well. Their commander's in here, and he's going to start doing some heavy damage. But once we get this missile support in, I think we'll do just fine. Let's make sure they stay on the appropriate target. So they got intercepted there. And they're just shooting us with missile pressure, and we don't have anything to deal with it. Because we decided to opt not into doing that. Instead, we're just going to throw boulders at them. As kind of a good hit. Let's just throw boulders at these cannons. Where? What cannons? Oh, over there. Well, we've got just the tools to do so in just the right place. So let's charge in right here. Move them over just like this. This actually isn't the proper tools to stop them. We're actually going to move these guys over here. Are there any other cannons? No, it doesn't seem so. And we did catch them out. Alright, stop. Alright, make sure to turn these guys off fire at will. Let's put them in our own group, put them in guard mode. Let's start chucking boulders over here. So these spears are going to take these guys out pretty easily. Let's move them up. Get them attacking right here. Where is Malgor? Malagor. Whatever. Malagor the Dark Omen. I know who he is. We're doing fine over here. I don't think I need to cast any spells. We're actually just going to hit him with a Gray Scream to knock them over and keep them running for a bit longer. Yeah, it's decent damage. These guys have broken. Come on. Alright, we took care of that problem. Let's just outmaneuver them. We don't really have to fight these guys. Just as long as we take care of the big issue here. Matter of fact, you need to stop shooting me with missiles. They're charging me with their heavy cab. I'm not worried about their heavy cab one bit. Move these guys in. Let's get the Gorble in here to take care of those Demogryph Knights. Let's get the spears on his commander. Let's get the Minotaurs with great weapons on his commander. Let's use the Warp Gaze to lock his commander down so he can't go anywhere. Let's move our summoned unit up. Let's keep these guys moving. And this unit's about to disintegrate completely. That's fine. Alright, so they're pretty much broken. In fact, let's just send the Minotaurs in here. This archer unit's giving them the business. Let's move these swordsmen over here. More cannons. Where? Where? Oh, there they are. We'll send the Gorble and some Minotaurs over there. We're not too worried about those. Their forces have shattered off the battlefield. We'll move them over here. And anytime they try to chase us in one direction, we'll fire at them from another. Let's get these units over here. Let's get these units over here. Who are you throwing rocks at? We better stop before we hit our own dudes. Keep them moving in. Oh, I'm not going after y'all. Going after that Hellstorm rocket battery. Let's move him over here. And it should be pretty simple. We're actually going to go at double speed because this is going to be easy pickings right here. Pump a file time right here before they reach us. A little early, but we'll put a brace screen to try to make up for it. So that didn't really do a lot of damage, but it did break their morale. Alright, and they've pretty much broken off the battlefield. Too easy. Fun fight. Quest complete. Our Cygor got 166 kills. God, that artillery is so good. It figures, like, it's odd that the Beastmen have one of the best artillery units in the game. It's weird, considering how they're such a rushdown faction. But let's go ahead and... I don't think we need to eat them, but we're gonna... we'll go ahead, we'll eat them because we need the extra bestial rage. And now we have the Icons of Vilification, which reduces the upkeep by 5% for all units in that Lord's army, plus 1 recruit rank for Brave Shamans in the Lord's army, hero recruitment cost reduction, an extra 5 horde growth, and the passive ability, Icons of Vilification, which gives a 12 leadership buff to all units within a 40-meter range. These cursed items are all manner of blasphemy, from skulls of dead priests to hallowed torn branches of Lauren. Oh, he took desecrated sacred things from all over the place. Kazrak the One-Eye. He can't move because he just... Oh, he's recruiting. Gor's Heartrender's good. So Malagor will be getting that item. Let's also give... We'll give him Earthing to reduce his miscast chance. Wait, can we get the Nope, can't get the Arcane Conduit yet. We'll give him Earthing to reduce his miscast chance, not that we ever overcast anything anyway. Let's give this guy... That's good. I really like the extra +3 recruit rank for all units in the army. Let's just keep it. All right, are we in Varg territory? We are. So we're not gonna raid them. We're actually just gonna go into hidden encampment stance. All right, and that'll be our turn. Looks like Helman Gorse wants to duke it out. Yep, that's what it's talking about. March stance up with one army, move in with a regular stance on the other one. If we fight this, there's a very good chance we might lose. We'll simply get overwhelmed. The Minotaurs can handle themselves pretty well because they have 41 and 41. Very good melee stats, but I don't want to deal with this. That's too much of a headache. Also, we're kind of low on time. Hey, you killed my Brayherd. Apparently Malagor got revealed. Oh yeah, they attacked him. Our Brayherd got destroyed. The dwarves came out of the mountains just to fight our Brayherd, and then they went right back. I don't like them anymore.
Don't think so.
They're still my favorite faction, but now I got a beef with you. But I'll leave that for next time. We'll go ahead and level up this guy now. He's on a chariot, which is very good against dwarves. We'll go ahead, give him Lightning Strike, so if there's more than one army, we can choose to fight only one of them, and we'll save, and we'll call it an episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have any feedback or suggestions for improvement, please leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.